Have you ever felt powerless and unsure about your future plans?
Remember, a life without a purpose is like hard work without results. Get inspired in today's message by William Ngabo.
Such a great day, such a beautiful morning. I don't know when you are going to find this message, but just in case you land on this message in the evening, just know it was recorded in the morning. It's an honor and a privilege to be here today to share a very exciting message this morning. But before that, let's dive to the scriptures and see what the Bible says in Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. Reading from NIV translation, the Bible says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." A while back, I was having a discussion with a friend of mine, and we were talking about things in the church, life in the church, how people come to church to get the blessing from God. And a church is a place where we go when we are tired and we are relieved of our baggages and burdens. And sometimes we go to church when we want to have an encounter with God. So this friend of mine told me how when they ask people to give an offering or a tithe, sometimes people bring envelopes that don't have anything, which gives me a message title, The Empty Envelopes. The Empty Envelopes. The reason why I decided to pick this message title, it's because there is a logic that so many people don't understand. When you give, you open a door to receive. But the moment you fail to give, you are closing a door of receiving. So the reason why so many people fail to get blessings, it's because what God entrusted them with, they fail to share with other people. So when you give, the Bible says, "Give and it shall be given back to you." Once you give, you open a door to receive. But the moment you fail to give, you are closing every single door that would connect you to a blessing. So when you go to a church and you want to show people that you are giving an offering and you put 0 in an envelope, you are telling God that you need back an envelope that is empty. That's why I'm talking about the empty envelopes. Do you know that sometimes we don't receive because we don't give? Let me tell you this. Faith is a simple thing we can do, but faith without giving is not faith at all. Every faith should be accompanied by an action. So when you give, it's a sign of faith that you are trusting God for more. And you don't give because you have. You give because you feel you are blessed. No one can fail to give. We all have something to give. And when I talk about giving, I'm not asking people to give me anything. Why I'm saying this, once you bless your brother, once you bless your sister, once you do something in the community, once you do something in your family, you are opening a door of a blessing to come your way. I used to rent a certain building as a guest house, and I put a very big guest house there. I was renting it from a person who is very complicated, a landlord who is very complicated. When it comes to money, there's no any other language. It's money, and you get his property and money. So everything, money. I remember when I crossed down my contract with him, he didn't have any hand to give. All he wanted was to receive. And he always wanted to receive what he has never given. And I had paid him everything and I had cleared every single bill, but he wanted me to do something extra that he never invested. Because there is a door that we open and the door we close. This guy When he refused to give me the opportunity to use his guest house, to use his building as a guest house, I had requested for an extended period of 3 months because during COVID-19, the time we were in lockdown, I paid everything. I paid him $6,000 to cover 3 months, March, April, and May. And that's exact time when we were in lockdown. So he charged me everything, and after lockdown, I asked him, my friend, I never worked, and this is your building. I have put a lot of money and energy on your building. What about if you give me 3 months, June, July, and August, to see how the business will be like? He said, no, you have to pay everything in full. And he refused to give me the opportunity. But guess what? Up to this day, it's been almost from May to this day, the building is vacant. It has no one. There's no tenant. And I'm sure it will never have a tenant because he did not give. So there is a possibility of getting an empty envelope back when you fail to give. Giving opens the door to a blessing. Failure to give closes every single door that God would use to bless you. Galatians 6:9, the Bible says again, let us not become weary in doing good. For the proper time, we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. My brother, my sister, it's a high time you started giving. Give to your neighbor, give to your friend, give to your family, give to the community. And then once you give, God will give you back. Give and shall be given back to you. We have a problem here in different communities where people want to receive, but they don't want to give. Lucky Dube, a singer, once said, blessed is the heart that he gives and the hand that receives. Do you want to receive more from God? Give. Do you want to be blessed by God? Give. God bless you. Have a great day.